Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Anna Mercedes with Lenny Hearts Counseling, and I'm just popping on real quick to make a super quick video in response to a comment that I had on one of my videos on YouTube that I posted last year. And this is about what does it really mean that we as humans are wired to be below the line, and why is it a constant effort for us to be transmuting energy quite often in our everyday lives in order to feel and become more joyous, harmonious, and all these other beautiful feelings. So this is the simplest way that I can explain it. And it's funny because I made a reel earlier this morning about alchemizing our life, like what it really means to be an alchemist. So in my mind, like alchemist is like chemistry, science, like your chemistry, your input equals output. So what you put in is going to equal what comes out. So if I'm putting in efforts to transmute things to turn into joy and harmony, that's what is my output going to be. So I'm constantly alchemizing my life, because the challenging days are always going to be present. That's inevitable. They're unavoidable. We've signed up in this lifetime to experience lessons and heal our wounds, and transmute our thoughts, or even understand that we're not our thoughts. We have so much work to do. I don't really want to say work. We have so many beautiful experiences to have here as humans, like on planet Earth, and our day-to-day seems to come with a lot of challenging feelings. And I hear this from my clients very often, that they'll say things like, don't you feel sorry for me? Isn't my life so hard? And honestly, everyone's life seems to be hard, or it appears to be hard for this specific reason. Our 5 predominant emotions are, and if you go back to the movie that Pixar made, Disney movie, Inside Out: joy, sadness, anger, fear, disgust. Joy, sadness, anger, fear, disgust. So by probability alone, the chances that we're going to land in these predominant emotions is already like way higher, just purely by the law of probability. And this is why Buddha said, if you manage to be 50% happy in life, you're winning. You're winning the game of life if you manage to be 50% happy in it. And I remember reading that quote and I was like, wow, 50% seems to be so low. But now it makes so much sense to me, because we're constantly transmuting these negative emotions that come from experiences that trigger these things just by probability. And this is why it is a constant effort, as my viewer said. Yes, it is a constant effort every day to transmute the negative fear, anger, sadness, disgust back into joy, because I do this all the time too, every day. Like this last week, I've had to transmute so much feeling of like sadness, disappointment, rejection, all these negative feelings. And like, I have a choice. I can either stay and be my feeling and feel sorry for myself and be a victim to life, or I can choose to alchemize that emotion and turn it back into joy. So then I can feel more joyful things about myself. So then my vibration can be higher, more harmonious, more accepting of what's taking place in my life. So I can attract more things that will be in alignment with harmony and joy and all those good feeling emotions. Not that I don't let myself feel the negative ones, like the feelings that will come from sadness, or the feelings that will come from anger or fear. I allow myself to feel it. Now I'm choosing not to stay there, because I understand that I am not my feeling. My feeling is something that I'm experiencing. So the way that I relate to the feeling is where all the high vibrational juice lies in. So I'm going to relate to my feeling of sadness as friends. Like, I'm going to, witness it. I'm going to allow it to be there. I'm going to let it do its thing, but I'm not going to become it. And then I'm going to choose to transmute it. And how do we transmute? Gratitude is the best way to change your vibration. So if you're having thoughts about yourself that are challenging. Like say you made a mistake at work and your thoughts are, how could I do this? How could I be such a loser? Why can I never get anything right? You're going to go into gratitude about yourself. You're going to write 10 things that you're grateful for yourself. And then you're going to write out the reason why. And then you're going to say, thank you, thank you, thank you 3 times after that to anchor that in. Because if I said, oh, I'm so grateful for myself that I have a bachelor degree. When I add these other things, it really anchors it in. I am so grateful that I was able to get through bachelor degree in science, because that means that I am smart and I can do things, and I am good enough, and yes, I am smart enough and I can do this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So you're disproving the other thoughts that you can never do anything or can never get anything right. Yes, you can. And you're going to say 10 things about yourself that you're grateful for. And I know sometimes I have clients that come to me and they say things like, I don't know where to begin. Like, I have nothing to be grateful for. Simple things like your breath that keeps you alive, your feet that, keep you walking, your car that gets you to work, whatever it is that you can grasp on. The food that you make and you're eating, like your organs, your heart that's beating and keeping you alive. Grasp on the things that are there, and then continue with a gratitude about like who you are and your little accomplishments that you have had in your life, or even gratitude that you're able to get out of bed every morning and get through your day. Like, that is something to be grateful for. Life is indeed so challenging, like the emotions and the heartbreaks and the no's and the closed doors, but like, we have to keep going. Well, we don't have to do anything, but it's more serving if we just keep going and accepting that as humans, we're going to have these experiences and emotions and feelings. And then little would you know that just the other day, I spent an entire night like crying. And then I just don't stay there. Like I get up and I alchemize it. Like I change it. I'll do my gratitude. I'll do my affirmations. I will look at myself in the mirror and tell me how much I love me. I'll go to yoga and, accept that love. I will go out with my girlfriends. I'll go see a counselor. I'll do whatever it is that I need in order to transmute that sadness into joy. I will choose to do the joyful things, and I will really be mindful of my thoughts. And when my thoughts start to go sideways, when they start to be like, how could she have done that? How could you be such a loser? Like, are you totally delusional? Stop them right there. You're not your thoughts. We're not our thoughts. We get to choose our thoughts, right? We get to choose what thoughts we want to hold on to. No, I was doing the best that I could with the awareness that I had in that moment. I am always doing the best that I can with the awareness that I have in that moment. I tried something and then it didn't work, and that's okay. That's how we learn as humans. We try something and then we know by feeling afterwards if this is something worth continuing on or taking a different path. But how else are we going to know unless we try? And that is how we stay above the line. Gratitude, affirmations, meditation is really amazing because it lessens the amount of thoughts that you have in your mind. So if you're feeling lack of self-love and acceptance, I will Google in YouTube, like a free, or you don't even have to put free, everything is free on YouTube. I'll just put self-love meditation, or if I only have 5 minutes in the morning, I'll put 5-minute quick gratitude meditation, 5-minute quick acceptance meditation, or even if you want to separate yourself from a situation and or a person, you can also do like a quick cutting cord meditation, quick letting go meditation, letting go of even the unhelpful core beliefs, whatever you want to separate yourself from. It's all there. We have access to everything. There's access to everything that, we want to alchemize in our life. If you haven't read the book, The Alchemist, I would highly recommend it. I really did enjoy it. I read it before COVID happened, and then I truly understood its meaning now. It's a true superpower to continue on your path and your journey, and choosing to transmute and not like the negative feelings, to transmute them into positive and become your own alchemist and your superhero and the only person to count on. Then you're not going to need anyone else to make you feel happiness because you just know how to do it on your own. So you're not going to need a job. You're not going to need money. You're not going to need a person. You're just not going to need clothes, whatever. Like you're just going to be happy no matter what. And everything else is just bonus. Everything else is just bonus. And how nice is it for us to get here? If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I do have a lot of content and I do take requests. I thank you so much for the ideas that you give me on what to make videos on, because sometimes I run out. Yes, I do pull out from my own personal life, but sometimes, yeah, it seems like nothing's going on or the same pattern is going on, and I can only make so many videos about the same pattern that's going on. So I really do appreciate you. And remember, you always hold your power. You are not your thoughts. You get to choose your thoughts, and you get to decide who you are and how you speak to yourself. Nobody else. With all my love and gratitude again, I will see you next time.